The Health Department is backing President Rodrigo Duterte's order to ban vaping in public places, but vaping advocates insist that local vape liquids are made of nothing more than typical food ingredients. Greg Gregorio has the story.
There's no definite study yet that identifies the chemicals which cause e-cigarette or vape-associated lung injury or E-valley. But despite this admission, as early as June, the Health Department has ordered the Food and Drug Administration to regulate the selling of vapes and heated tobacco products in the country. But a preliminary injunction from courts in Pasig and Manila blocked the order. But the DOH found a seeming ally with the president banning vaping in public. In the United States, some vape products contain vitamin E acetate, which is known to cause lung inflammation. Those who contracted E-valley tested positive for the chemical. But that's not the case here, defends Vapers Alliance. They boast of using food ingredients and locally produced vape juices.
You can choose the nicotine levels and you can choose to totally just forgo the nicotine in your vape juice.
Anti-smoking group Quit for Good says vape or e-cigarettes are less harmful than actual cigarettes and other tobacco products.
Even the most contaminated and the oldest generation of e-cigarette contains only 150 chemicals. And these 150 chemicals are even below the standard threshold in occupational health and safety standards.
But DOH stresses that being less harmful does not equate to being healthy.
Less dangerous doesn't mean it's not dangerous, di ba? Or less dangerous doesn't mean that it's safe. Ang safe ay yung hindi gumamit ng mga produktong ito.
Congressman Ace Barbers of the House Committee on Dangerous Drugs fears that banning vape products might just make things worse and fuel a black market.
Kasi pag bina natin yan, kagaya nga nung other instances in our history na nung nag-ban, nagkaroon ng underground economy.
Having said that, Barbers pushes for a regulation of vape use instead. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
While authorities are still debating whether or not the president's verbal order is enough to warrant action against anyone, here we are with the first recorded arrest of a vape user. A 21-year-old man in Lucena, Quezon, was arrested Thursday evening for vaping in a public area. As promised by the police, however, they merely confiscated his vape and ultimately sent him home. Lawmakers, meantime, have resumed deliberations on pending bills that would regulate the use of electronic nicotine delivery systems, or ENDS, products. Muntinlupa Representative Rufy Biazon says the verbal ban without an actual law would still only lead to the need for formal legislation. Until then, he warns, a simple verbal order would only make arrests questionable. The police, meanwhile, are clarifying it is still not a total ban. People could still vape in designated smoking areas.